Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video we're going to talk Star Collecting Warhammer the Horus Heresy, and today we're taking a look at the Savage World Eaters. In this video we're going to go through the special rule for the World Eaters before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with your collection, and then explore some other options after that as well. We'll then finally finish off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration to start your own force of the World Eaters in Warhammer the Horus Heresy. And so, to begin with, first of all, we have the World Eaters special rule, and that is called Violence Incarnate. On any turn in which a unit with this special rule makes a successful charge, it gains +1 attack for the remainder of that turn, in addition to any other bonuses, even if that charge would be considered disordered. I mean, this is just what World Eaters are all about. If you're looking at this, you're probably looking at going with a combat World Eaters force, because that is literally what they're all about. They're all about getting in. They are crazed berserkers. They want to get in the fight, and this rule definitely helps play along with that. So you've got a bunch of cool sort of units that will take advantage of this, be that Legion sort of generic ones or very Legion specific ones to the World Eaters as well. You got a ton of stuff that's just going to make great use of this rule throughout the army. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to get started with? For me, I think a Cataphractii Centurion is going to be the perfect place to start. Now, you actually pick up a Cataphractii Centurion for the World Eaters, a generic one you can grab in this dual pack here, where you'll get the Cataphractii Centurion and a Console Chaplain as well, though we're not going to talk about that in the video because it'll be a great little additional character later on for some of the other units, but it's not what we're going to use in this video's purpose. The Cataphractii Centurion, on the other hand, you've got a Terminator pattern of armor that will match your Red Butchers, which are the unit we've got across here as well. And then you've got the option to upgrade this Centurion into a bunch of different consulary roles as well if you want to. Things like the Champion could be really great for World Eaters. Now, World Eaters Berserkers have some cool rules. First of all, you can give them the ability to upgrade to a Berserker, which gives them the Ravening Madman special rule. This also increases their attacks characteristic by 1. And then any model making a wound roll in the assault phase of a unit composed entirely of models with a special rule reduces its strength by -1 when determining the score required to wound against the unit, which is pretty cool. Additionally, any hit rolls made in the assault phase targeting a unit that includes one or more models with a special rule always count the majority weapon skill of the target unit as 3, regardless of actual weapon skill models in the unit. A unit that includes any models with a special rule can only be joined by characters with a special rule or the Primarch Angron himself. So, pretty cool. Now, it should be noted as well, we're going to say this now throughout the entire video, if you have a chainsword option for a model, you can upgrade that to a chain axe for free. It is something the World Eaters have, they just have chain axes galore. Now, the Red Butchers, on the other hand, they are our Specialist Terminator units, and they come standard with 2 chain axes. Now, they are going to have these, and they're going to absolutely smash through anything they want with these 2 power axes. You've got Hatred Everything, because they are just absolutely crazy. They've got Ravening Madmen themselves, so hence why you want to put this on your Cataphractii Centurion, so that he can join them. You've also got Fearless there as well. You can choose to upgrade them with a couple of different options. Thunderhammers, Chain Fists, and Power Fists are all on there, along with Magna and minor combi weapons as well. And you can also go between Lightning Claws on any models you want as well, but for me it is all about the 2 power axes. I mean, they just look absolutely awesome wielding them here. And so, where to go next? I mean, Tactical Marines. These are just something that are going to be taken in Legions. They do have a couple of interesting options that you might like where you're playing World Eaters. Once again, you can upgrade these models to have chain swords, which could be chain axes if you want, but you can also give them things like chain bayonets, which still really fit on theme, and can give you some cool shred attacks in melee as well. Now, tactical squads generally do suffer from being a little bit slow, so things like the Demos Pattern Rhino are fantastic for transporting these units around the tabletop, giving you some great maneuverability. For me, if you get tactical squads, especially in an assault-focused force like the World Eaters, you want Rhinos, but tactical squads are going to fulfill a role as well alongside your World Eaters. They're going to be able to stay and hold the objectives. Meanwhile, all your assault troops can go up and do the fighting that they want to be doing. Speaking of assault troops, assault squads are fantastic for world eaters. I mean, there is nothing better here. You're going to get so much out of an assault squad. You can throw in the whole unit to have chain axes. You can have some power weapons in there and power fists on your sergeant and the like. You can also have a couple of plasma pistols or hand flamers in the unit as well to give you a little bit of extra shooting power. For me, just a really solid unit all round that is available to you and super fast on the tabletop. You can get in, get the fighting done nice and quick. Now, lastly, we have the Rampager squad. This is a really interesting unit because they have a variety of different weapon options. They've got the Cadre weapons, or they can take 2 Phalanx blades as well. These are specialist weapons for the World Eaters, and you've got 4 different versions of them. So, you first of all have the Meteor Hammer, which is +2 strength, 4 AP, melee 2-handed, reach 1, and breaching 5+. There's actually the flail, the ball, and chain you can see pictured here. The Excoriator Chain Axe at +2 strength from AP 3, Shred, Murder, Strike 5+ with unwieldy 2-handed and melee. You've got the Phalanx Blade, which you can take in 1 or 2 options. These have Jeweler's Edge 1, Rending 4+, and the Specialist Weapon rule, meaning if you take 2, you can get the bonus attack. And you've got the Barb Hook Clash as well, which is a Fleshbane, Reach 1, Rending 5+ melee, 2-handed AP 5 weapon as well. So some really cool, interesting weapons. I mean, this is just a great unit to have a bunch of conversion potential on. You can choose to give the entire unit Warhawk jump packs as well to really boost up the movement of the unit. And you can also have some interesting other weapons in there. 2 Lightning Claws, Power Fists as well on your Rampager Champion. And then the Rampager Champion can also take a Plasma Pistol as well. The unit otherwise does have Furious Charge, which is really nice, Chosen Warriors, and Stubborn as well for some good additional special rules. And so here we have our sample armor list, 1,000 points to start off with. Now we've got our Cataphractite Centurion, who is going to be our Warlord for the Force. We've just gone with the Chain Fist and Combi Magna weapon, the Melty Gun on the model, but then we've also got the Butcher's Claw Warlord trait. When this Warlord with this trait, and all models of the Legion Studies World Eaters rule in a unit has joined, then they get a bonus attack from the Violence Incarnate clause of the Legion Studies, so really, really nice, just boosting more attacks. It could be a ridiculously powerful ability, and they also gain +1 strength for the remainder of the turn in which they charge as well, so another great bonus. This can really pop them in and make those red butchers do some insane damage. Now, we've also got, in addition to this, the ability to do an extra assault phase reaction, which with World Eaters is super good. We are a force that is going to want to focus in assault, so having extra reactions there is just super important. Now we then have the Rampager squad in there. Really equip them how you want. A lot of them are very similar prices. We've gone for Warhawk jump packs on them. You could do this, you could do a Rhino. They're probably your 2 options. I like the Warhawk jump packs, just being able to jump around the table where you need and not relying on the transport is great. We then have the Red Butchers, where we've got just all of them with their pairs of power axes. And then we have the Assault Squad in there. We've got 2 power axes, everyone else with chain axes, and 2 plasma pistols as well. And then just a stock standard tactical squad to round us out at a perfect 1,000 points for the army. If you've got some ideas though on how you'd build your own World Eaters force up for the Horus Heresy, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell, and Soren. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.